Hey babies, what's up my darling MVPs and how you all doing? Welcome back to Sail with Mimiciously Mimi where you get the gist. I see they do waiting. I see they hot. Of course you know there is no sleeping on a bicycle on this channel. If you snooze you do what? You lose. Are you yet to subscribe to this channel? Or are you still sitting on a fat, long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist? I see they hot. So, guys, yesterday we noticed a hula hoop in Biggie's house, like some hula hoops, not one, not even two. And me, I was wondering, Biggie, what are you up to again? What is Biggie up to? Even many people on the social space, they are wondering, oh, why is there hula hoops in Biggie's house? We don't know what Biggie has for the housemates. Of course, we were thinking maybe they're going to do, there's this thing in the housemates. If you watch the Baby in Zanzi season, they danced with the hula hoops around their waist. So I was thinking that was the thing that came to mind when I saw these hula hoops. Then after the housemates finished their task, their Ethel task yesterday, they got back into the house. Before you know it, Biggie called the head of house to the diary room. Suj came out and started calling everybody to come to the lounge immediately. And it was revealed that some housemates, remember the ninja came to the house yesterday to take their food, and then Biggie has decided to punish the housemates who moved their body when he freezed them. Omo, he choke. This kind of discipline, Biggie just remember this period, he choke. Oh. And the housemates who are guilty of this is Onyeka, Victoria, Kassia. Yes, the Castoria, they must be there. Wanni X Handi, of course, they must be there. We have Shaun, and then who again? Tjay and Onyeka. So these people I mentioned were the ones involved. They were the ones guilty as charged, by Big Brother. And then Victoria was like, "Oh, the strikers. Why did I join you guys?" Remember, Wanni X Handi, Kassia, and Shaun, they actually have one strike each. That's why Victoria called them the strikers, and because of they are yet to even serve their punishment for that strike, because Biggie said there's going to be punishment attached to that strike. Omo, this housemate, they stood tired. In fact, to the extent their fans went to the social space, started begging for them. Wanni X Handi fans, so Kassia and Victoria fans, so at a point Wanni X Handi were literally preparing their food, but because before Biggie, sound the buzzer, because he said at the sound of the buzzer they have to go stand in the middle of the hula hoops. So while they were standing, the housemates, Kelly Ray took over for Wanni X Handi with the yam they were preparing, and then Onyeka, the Mbadiwe twins, gave her food to eat. So for Kelly Ray served Wanni X Handi and Shaun, because that was the food Wanni was preparing before Biggie sound the buzzer for them. And then Victoria said, "Please, give me yam, make her they use one mouth small." So Kelly Ray helped to pass to Victoria from Shaun's own, and then Kelly Ray also took from Handi yam to also give Kassia. That was how they were just keeping their mouth busy. I think they stood there for like, if I'm not mistaken, I think they stood there for like almost 1 hour 30 minutes or closely 2 hours. Their legs was aching, their waist. Wanni was crying over her waist, like it was just too much, So some of their fans were complaining that Biggie is being too harsh on this set of people. They feel like anything that has to do with Wanni X Handi and Kassia, that Biggie actually take it so personal, But I don't know why you guys read meaning to all of this thing, and you guys forget that Big Brother has been lenient. So if your faves are being used as a scapegoat, do not take it personal. This is Biggie doing his thing. It is not coming from any place. Like, there is nothing personal about that. So fans felt like at this point the housemate needs to gather, that Kelly Ray needs to actually bring up a song so that they would apologize to Biggie, just like the Shine Your Eyes season. White Money did the same thing with their fellow housemate. They had to kneel down and sing, "We are sorry, oh, Big Brother, we are sorry, oh." For all our shortcomings, we are sorry, oh. You guys remember the Shine Your Eyes season, right? You guys remember the song that I just sang right now? People felt like Kelly Ray, being the musician in the house, should actually come up with a song. They should all kneel down and gather and plead with Big Brother. If not, it may seem as though Big Brother is gonna go hard on them until the end of the season. How do you see that, guys? You think the housemates should play, or you think they should continue doing their thingy because Big Brother has set out to do this thingy he's doing? But guys, forget it all. The economy is so high, too high right now. Everything is damn expensive. We in the outside world, we know how much we spend, even in a day. You understand? So being inside that house, eating free food, easy, oh, giving them free food, adults of how many people, how many persons in that house, easy. And at the end of the game, they are going home with 100M, and you think it's something they should sit down, cross their leg and take. But now, it's not done. No. Meanwhile, some things transpired between Shaun, Onyeka, Suj. I'm going to discuss that bit by bit, okay? First off, let's see what the netizens are saying on the social space. Olami says, Biggie looking at the housemate eating while under punishment, like. But I'm not going to lie, these babies are so cute. Oh, my ovaries. I hope Biggie don't give them extra punishment for that. One thing annoys me about this show, and is their clear bias and inconsistency with the rules. Several times this season, people have flouted the rules when he asked them to freeze. How or why is today an exceptional of all days? I said it before and I'm saying it again. You guys should stop taking this thing personal because of your faves are involved in all of this thing. Eh? Rather tell your faves to behave. You guys just back stubborn faves. Tell them to behave and Biggie would not punish them. Alright, coming from Rainy Zion. Now Kelly Rego last pursue his wife Kassia out of Biggie's house. She never missing in any Biggie's punishment. She must be there. She hasn't done strike on. Now another one. Kelly don't tire. I'm telling you, Kelly Ray was like, yo, Kassia again. Okay, let's get this from Maureen Johnson. I swear his face reaction when her name was called. Kassia, go back to your shell. I'm tired. No ways, Kassia is not going back to any shell. We love this Kassia we are seeing. No going back to shell. And Kelly Ray said he was the one holding her. We asked him to release her now. See. And truly it's true. Kelly Ray was holding her back. Kelly Ray, I beg, hold her back. We know better now. Okay, we know better now. What happened, please? Like Kelly Ray will be like, waiting be this. Please, Kelly Ray, leave her. I beg. We enjoy this Kassia. I beg you. Okay, Comrade says, I already said Wanni and Kassia is a bad combo. I pity Handi, Victoria and Shaun in all of this because they're implicating them in all of their doings. But it's not their fault now. It's not Wanni and Kassia's fault that Victoria, Shaun and Handi shake their body when they ask them to freeze. Big Brother pardon everybody except Wanni and Kassia. They deserve that punishment with their cho. That's actually a sweet band, to not like he's trying to drag them. Oh, yeah. This scene is okay. Now, I could not use the picture here because of the housemate were practicing. They actually recording their film. The producer, the director, which is Onyeka, they are doing a good job. Last night they were really working on it. So there was this particular scene that got people talking. It was a scene of Nelly's past experience, and Suj had to be the person, I don't want to use the R words, but I don't know if you guys get what I'm trying to say, like forcefully trying to, sleep with her. And then people felt like that scene is so triggering and that they are not supposed to record it. But in the right sense, you guys should not forget that it is Face Your Fear week. If they cannot face their fear, act it out. What do you expect? How do you want them to win this wager? Biggie will be like, oh, they keep some of their fear and they don't deserve to win. I clearly understand the parts netizens are coming from, but it's not that deep, guys. Do you think they should actually, remove that scene in particular? This scene is triggering. Biggie should ask them to take it out. There are different people watching the show who might be traumatized seeing this due to their past events. Nelly, you are loved, my darling. Guys, you think they should actually, remove that one? Scrap it out and not put it, because remember the housemates shared their experience together and that was part of the experience, so I don't think they should scrap it out. Rainy says, I don't like to see that Nelly and Such part. Why do they allow Nelly to act that shit is triggering to watch, since I know it's her true story. Each time Such climbs on her, then she shouts, I just dropped tears. Oh, so sorry, Rainy. Meanwhile, talking about this person is also complaining the same thing, just like Rainy and Comrade. Talking about this, when Onyeka and the other people who were actually serving Biggie's punishment were standing. So because she could not watch that scene, she's the director, so she could not watch that scene. They had to do that scene without her. They did it in the room. So when they finished, Suj had to go show her the video. Guess what Onyeka said? Onyeka said that Suj looks like the R-word. That is the person who is trying to forcefully do that. That was a very, very bad thing to say. Like, she could not hold her mouth. She said Suj looked like a, R word. I don't want to say it. RAPIST, yes. And then Shaun was like, you and this your loose mouth. And then Suj was like, you're not supposed to say a thing like that. She was like, no, now, I mean, he embodied the character. That was what the director Onyeka said. And then because of that, people on the social space felt like she has a loose mouth. People on the social space have been coming for her because of that. Let's see some of it before we continue. Okay, let's take this one from Glory. This babe talks them too much. This is bbnaija. Anything you portray anyone as stick. Him acting that part is even a risky thing to do. Then this lawyer comes to tell him he looks like I'm gonna skip that. Love how everyone shut her up. Talks anyhow. She doesn't think before she talks. Hey, we all make mistakes. Sometimes the way they come for this house is when they make mistake, they choke. Yo, it's just like us having camera on us 247. Do you know how many drags we will receive? We are not perfect. So when we drag these people, let's be remembering that I beg. Now human being we be. I know that's a silly joke, but still, guys, still calm down. How do you make jokes about that? How do you make jokes on someone's trauma? Can anyone here describe what a arrow looks like? Do they now write it on someone's face and say, hey, you look like a R? You guys and supporting nonsense talks are 5 and 6. Okay. Who never F up, hands in the air? That's all I can say. Yeah. Let me get this one from Comrade. So another thing that happened, okay, let me read this. What happened between Shaun and his best friend? He's literally shredding her apart. Is the way Wanni isn't saying anything for me. So after Biggie released the Housemates, as they retired to their various thingy that they were doing, Shaun and Wanni were sitting together at the couch, and then Shaun was complaining about Onyeka. Why is that? When they were standing, OC brought chicken that was for Wanni, Handi, and Shaun. So Shaun took two. Shaun's own is two there. I don't know how it comes about. I don't know whether it's Wanni's own or something. And then OC asked for it, and then Shaun said, instead of I'll give Onyeka, I'll give you OC. And then Onyeka was like, what's going on? But later Shaun gave her the chicken. And then later it was when Shaun was complaining about Onyeka to Wanni, that Onyeka is not she's not considerate, that she would prepare noodles and only care about OC and OZ. So why is it in his place being Shaun to give her his things? That she doesn't deserve it. Wanni was just telling Shaun that you're being petty, just leave it. There is love in giving. He said, yes, there is love in sharing, but that is if someone deserves it. That this one would always want to take from you but never gives. That she doesn't care. Wanni now said, but I got you. Shaun said, I know you got me, but at the same time, she calls myself my best friend and my friend, but she doesn't care for me one bit. She has not shown any care. And she's saying, I have not begged her. Must I beg her for her to care? From Shaun's part, he's actually sounding petty, but I understand that part very well. That is nothing like being petty. I am this kind of a person. If you're my friend, friendship should not be a one-way street. It should be a two-way street. In one way or the other, you call this person your friend, show kindness regardless. I know Onyeka might not care about that part because Wanni is always there for her, but at the same time, I understand where Shaun is coming from. So Steve says, I love how Wanni is just listening to Shaun vent his friendship issues with Onyeka without bashing her or invalidating that is Shaun's feeling. She's even trying to make him understand a different perspective, but you guys will swear Wanni hates or is jealous of Onyeka. No, Wanni did not even say anything. Wanni was just calming Shaun down and just calling him pets himself. So it is what it is. So guys, this was what had transpired last night with the punishment and how Shaun feels about his friendship with Onyeka, and then what Onyeka said, all of the drama in between. Let me drop my voice right here to see you guys later. Thank you so much for always sailing with me. Bye for now, babies.